So you and I got into a little discussion. I thought we could take it to the airwaves and get the feedback of the people. We can include our producers in this as well, but we'll open up the phones. I want to know, people are going to have to pick a side here. Are they closer to Team Danny or are they more on my team on this one? So we were talking Christmas trees. I was telling you that the Paulson family put the Christmas tree up last night.
Right, the tree.
Well, the living room main Christmas tree, which is gigantic. I believe this tree is 14 feet tall.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure. Might be 12 feet. I know we need a ladder to decorate it. And our ceilings are like 20 feet in the living room, something like that. And it is a gigantic tree, by far the biggest tree I've ever had. So we have this in the living room. Kids were excited, doing hot cocoa, put on Christmas music, Christmas movies, whatever. And we were decorating the tree. But the process is just getting started. We've already got the tree up in the girls' room. We've got the tree up in my son's room. And then last night, he and I were kind of mapping out the tree we're going to do in the basement. He wants to do all sports ornaments. So we're going to do like all the Redskins and Orioles and Nationals and all the ornaments I've collected over the years from my teams, basically. So if you add it all up, Danny, we're going to have a tree in the family room, living room, whatever you call, where you would normally sit and watch TV. What is that for you, family or living?
I call it living room.
I call it a family room.
Yeah, I don't think either's wrong.
Okay.
Because I know exactly what you meant. Yeah.
In my house growing up, the family room is what we called the room where everyone sat around as a family, like watching TV, doing stuff. And then the living room was like a more formal room we would not go into that often, but with like nicer furniture where you could occasionally.
Oh, when company came over.
Exactly. Yeah. But anyway, so the main room, we've got a tree, and that's the big boy. That's all the ornaments, the family ornaments. Then we already have 2 trees in the kids' bedrooms. So trees 2 and 3, girls in Truman's room. And then we're going to have tree 4 in the basement, the sports tree.
Can I ask, when you say tree, do you mean like an actual tree or like kind of a toy novelty thing?
No, all of these are at least regular size, like 6 foot tall trees. Wow. Okay. The 5th one, if we do it this year, because the wife normally does, is right when you walk into the house in like that little foyer area, dining room, whatever. She does a tree, which I actually think is awesome, that just has all the cards we get for Christmas from people, like shoved into the branches. So there's no ornaments on it as much as it's just a tree with all the Christmas cards that you get. So every time, Toby sends us a picture of, the Altizers for Christmas, or Dad sends us, it's like, him playing Madden, and it's like, happy birthday from Darius Dameron or whatever. We put that right on the tree. So we're going to end up with probably 5 trees.
Wow.
You were very surprised by that.
I can't believe that.
You think anything more than 1 tree is kind of a ridiculous thing.
Yeah, it's the tree. It's where does Santa come? Where does he put the presents? How will he know in your house? He'll be mystified. He'll be walking around going, ho, 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 no, ho, ho, ho. The tree.
He knows exactly where to go.
There's 1 tree.
He's figured it out every single year.
You get a tree, and that's the tree you decorate. And that's now, if you want to do like a fun thing where each kid gets their own little novelty toy tree in their room, and your kids are younger than mine, except for one baby. Anyway, but like when you do the normal thing with your normal younger kids who appreciate the holiday, you want to do a toy or something where they can decorate their own and get a sports themed one. And that's your own family thing. But if you're talking about an actual tree, having more than 1 living, I know yours is fake, but bear with me.
They're all fake.
Having 1 living tree in your house is the answer. Anything over that is insanity, like actual insanity. You want a room to smell a certain way, you can make it smell that way, light a candle. The tree is the tree.
My mom always did trees in almost every room in our main living area. She has, at her house, she does like a red and white room that's like all candy cane, the most beautiful Christmas room you've ever seen in your life.
That's awesome.
It is unbelievable. And she does a red and white tree. Then she's got a tree out in the sunroom where they sit and watch everything. And that is like a bear tree. But then she has...
What's a bear tree?
It's literally all ornaments and like...
Just Mike Singletary.
Exactly. It's like Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
Then she has like a celestial tree, which is like all moons, and it's green, and it's in a green room. But she has like 4 rooms, 4 trees, basically, with different themes on each tree.
Wow.
I think it's more common than you think.
I think that's the most unusual. It's neat. It sounds like a lot of hard work, and beautiful.
It's beautiful for your home. Wherever you're at, you're in the Christmas spirit. I think it's the right way to do it. But here's the question, I guess, so we can open up the phones on this. and start getting the calls in here so we don't have to wait till the break at 800-636-1067. Your team, one tree is all everyone should have?
Yeah, like you go to the place where you get the trees and you get a tree.
As far as live trees, I agree.
Right.
But these are fake trees. If the question is how many Christmas trees is unwieldy, like what is the number where you start to get unreasonable? I think as long as you don't have more than one tree in any one room in your house, you're perfectly fine. If you want to do a tree in each kid's room because they love the tree and they want to do their own ornaments, perfect. You want to have one in the living room and the dining room, and the basement's going to be a sports tree. That's what my man cave where me and the kid today, we're playing hockey. He's Ryan Leonard. I'm Alex Ovechkin. He beat me in the first game. I whooped his butt in the second game.
You got to let him know. You have to let him know.
Well, it's been like 5 or 6 straight games.
He's chirping you.
It's just that he cries and throws a fit every time I beat him. And we're trying to get through that. And I needed to test to see if we're still there, and we're still there.
Right.
But anyway.
To confirm you're still there.
So we're going to do the sports tree. How many rooms do you have? That's how many trees you can have or less.
What about the half bath? You put a tree in there?
No, I wouldn't do a bathroom tree.
Okay.
That wouldn't make a lot of sense. 800-636-1067. Let's touch the people. Sam is in Gainesville. Sam, are you a one tree per house person, or do you think more is okay?
Absolutely not. This is Team Grant all the way. So if I may for just a moment, my wife is immaculate. Our house is incredible.
Let's go.
It's like a Better Homes and Gardens kind of thing. Our main tree in the living room / family room.
By the way, he just said main tree. Did you hear that? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's a terminology change. Do you work in Christmas tree sales? Is that why this is happening?
Our main tree, if I may finish, thank you so much, Danny. Love you, buddy. Is that it's a theme, right? I mean, it's got a certain style to it, a decoration. She goes so far, guys, as that the wrapping paper matches the theme of the tree.
Oh.
Our tree in the basement, what she's done since our kids were younger is every year she'd go to Hallmark and buy a ornament, one for the boy, one for the girl. Every year, those go on the tree in the basement. We go to Disney World. We go to the Christmas store. We buy something from the Disney World. That's an ornament. It goes on that tree. We go to the Bahamas. We get something from Bahamas. That goes on that tree. That's like the fun tree.
So what are the other trees? I got to let you go, but what are the other trees?
So many trees.
2 there, and then we have a smaller, thin one in our bedroom, and that's it. So we have 3.
Okay, but you know what's nice? To have the Christmas tree lights on in your bedroom as you're laying there reading. I totally get it. And by the way, the themes is what's important here, Danny. If you just have a bunch of trees with it doesn't matter. I'm pulling all the ornaments out.
Sure. There's no rhyme or reason.
That wouldn't make sense.
Right.
But we've got the tree with all this is your first Christmas ornament. This is when me and the wife were dating the first time for a Christmas, we made ornaments, and I still was hanging those up last night. And that's the main tree. The sports one's in the basement, where my son was like, "Who's number 7?" I'm like, "That's Joe Theismann." He's like, "Who?" I don't know him. I'm like, "Oh, he's an older player. He played back in the day. He calls into Daddy's show sometimes." And he's like, on to the next thing and didn't care.
Right, not even listening.
But that's the sports tree.
You want a Super Bowl? Okay.
His tree is like a lot of dinosaur ornaments. My daughters have a pink tree with pink ornaments.
I think I can safely say I've been to one house in my life that had more than one tree. And it was a blended family. And they were like, we didn't have enough room. So we did a second one, almost like in a garage type place.
I'm not telling you that your take's insane about one tree.
I've never heard of this.
Very traditional. Saying. What you just said, though, is asinine.
I've never seen it.
There's no way you've only been in, I promise you, if you were to send a mass text, which I'm not saying you should, to your 25 best friends right now that are parents with kids and families and single family homes, the majority of them have multiple trees.
There's no way. There's no way the majority do. Because everyone gets a real tree and they get one.
Let's go to Mike in Leesburg on Grant and Danny. What's up, Mike?
Hey, so we just put up our Christmas tree in the living room in the corner, near the window. But my wife is a huge Bills fan. So at the end of the preseason, we put up a Buffalo Bills tree in the same room. And that tree will stay up until the end of the season.
Oh, wow.
The football season. So it's a thin, one of those thin trees. It's blue and it has red and white lights on it. Every ornament is Buffalo or Bills related. and the tree topper is Josh Allen hurling the tree.
I love that. How big is the tree?
It's like a 6-foot tree, but we have it up on like a 1.5 foot tall,
So it's big.
like
But
box.
it's a big tree.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not because I'm thinking like some people will do a thing or on top of a table or something like we did for our kids when they were really little. You could buy a 2-foot tall tree,
Right.
And you
I've
hang
seen
a
that.
couple of little things, and it's not to me. That doesn't even really count.
Mhm.
That's no different than a decoration. That's like a manger or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
of
just
course. A nativity scene or
a
something.
nativity scene. Exactly right. Let's go to Mike and Clinton on Grant and Danny. What's up, Mike?
Hey, gentlemen, how we doing?
What's up, buddy?
You got to have more than one tree in the house. My family, personally, we got 5. My little sister has one in her own room. It's pink, got pink ornaments all over it.
Let's go.
I mean, if you got one, you just gotta get the nice big trees too. They got to be big. They got to be at least 6 feet or more. You know, just decorate the house, man. It's Christmas time. You know.
You get one of
Smell
these.
what you're cooking.
You
Yeah.
get one season. I couldn't believe when my wife told me the other day, this was a Black Friday sales thing.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember what day last weekend, but she said, I got to go out and get the kids' trees. And I was thinking in my head, we definitely have trees for their rooms. We do that every year. And I'm talking about these little
Sure.
suckers, but I guess she wanted a new one. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I went upstairs. My son was like, you got to come see my tree, Dad. It's done. And I walk in his room and it looks like the tree you'd have in your living room when you were a kid with all the presents
He's
under
got
it.
his own.
And I'm like, you have your own giant tree, buddy? He was so excited. Sure enough, the next day, go into my daughter's room. They've got their tree. The one you sleep on that I think you guys should do, if I may, is the Christmas card tree, where you just shove the cards into the tree. It's such a nice way to display and get a Christmas card, take it over there.
We do a nice thing where that sounds really cool. I'm not even doing a bit, but my wife does it inside of this big, like full size, I don't know what you call it, a cupboard or a cabinet, whatever the thing is that's like tall. We open it every day, and that's where they all are looking at us, like all
nice.
neatly arranged and kind of cool. So it's like a nice reminder that they're there. But I like that in the tree idea too.
Let's go to Luke in DC on Grant and Danny. Danny thinks more than one tree is ridiculous. I think you could have as many as there are rooms. Whose side are you on?
So I'm on Danny's side, but I caved to my wife, and it has gotten out of control. I have no idea how many trees I have in my house. I swear I don't have any idea. There's 2. There's one in each of my daughter's room. There's one on every landing, every corner.
Are they all big
We
trees?
No, the 2 in my daughter's rooms are maybe 4 foot. But
Okay.
the rest are big, yeah. And, you know, and then a bunch of those thin ones. She took out 2 that the lights didn't come on this year. 2 more just magically showed up. So, yeah, I let it get away from me. And I regret it. My house looks beautiful. Love my wife. But it is out of control. I don't even know how many Christmas trees. I swear I have no idea.
Luke, you gave her an inch and she took what?
Several trees.
Oh, a mile and a half.
She took 5 trees is what
That's
she
right.
did. Let's go to Charles in Alexandria on Grant and Danny. Where are you thinking here, Charles?
All right. Good afternoon, guys. I'm on Team Danny with this. I'm a dad, and I am not in the business of confusing Santa Claus. I am in the business of putting Christmas cards on a mantle, but we only have one tree because I am with Danny. I'm not in the business of confusing Santa Claus. That's not my gig.
I promise Santa's gonna. It is so easy. There's a main tree. That was the terminology a caller used, and
The
he was
main
right.
tree.
The main tree is in the common place of the house, the heat map. Look at your house heat map. Where do you spend the
It's a risk.
time?
It's a
Which
risk I'm not
couch?
willing to take.
Yeah, I understand.
I get it.
The fear that Santa Claus won't know where to put the presents. Like, what if he just gets in the house and he gets a little spastic, and he let's say
He's
Santa,
hopped up on sugar with all the cookies.
he's flustered. He's getting pummeled by the Seahawks in the pocket, and he just doesn't quite know what to do, right? And now Santa he takes off and runs.
Intentional grounding.
He just runs right out of the house. I get it. That is a risk, I suppose, we are taking as a multi-tree household. Neil in Woodbridge, what's good?
I'm calling in with a total of 4 trees.
Attaboy, Neil.
Unbelievable.
Like the one gentleman, we are part of the Bills Mafia, so we have a Buffalo Bills tree with Josh Allen jumping over the top of it as our tree topper. In the sitting room, that's our travel room, so all the travel ornaments from different adventures we've been on.
Oh, I love that.
By the main room, the main tree, as we're calling it, that's all of our childhood ornaments, and then also all the White House ornaments. I've been buying the White House ornaments each year.
We do that
So
as well.
has the White House ornaments and our childhood ornaments. And then upstairs is another sports one with all of our sports ornaments. That's in the bedroom.
Apparently, Neil lives in my house.
I was going to say,
We have similar tastes.
you live
in
right by the
trees.
pool. I wonder if they're all real trees for people to do that.
So that's a good question. I would guarantee they're not.
Probably not,
I don't
right?
know anyone that has a bunch of trees that are all real. That would seem pretty
So
crazy.
that must be the dividing line. Because I think if you only do a real tree, which we do, then the idea of doing more than that seems completely foreign.
That would be hardcore. But I will tell you that your hard and fast stance of like, I bet you I don't know that many people. I think you sleep a little
I've
bit.
just never seen it before. This is the first I've heard of it.
Shane in Fairfax, you're on G&D. What's good?
Commander Danny, Lieutenant Grant, how y'all doing today? Merry Christmas to y'all.
You too, buddy.
What's up? Now, Shane,
Hey,
do you
look,
even
I
do a
got
tree? Because
12
you're probably traveling all December.
One on your
I got
PJ, one
12
on
trees.
every country you go
I
to.
got 12 trees. I got
Unbelievable.
12 trees in my house.
12?
12?
My home's about 9,500 square feet. My partner has a tree in every room. And I have a travel room, too. So I thought I was the only one that had a travel room. So our travel room has got like, that's my big tree. It's got like 12 feet tall and like 5 feet. It's huge.
Little
And
full,
here's
lot
the
of sap.
thing, though. They're all real. They're no fake. So every year, I got to tip my garbage guys. They love coming to my house because I got it looks like we're hoarding damn trees. That's what we look
But
like.
how do you
Boys
get
and
them?
Girls
Do
Club.
you go with a U-Haul and get 10 trees and drag them back?
So no. You think I'm doing all that? That's what money's for. No. So what I do, I know a guy down here, and he gives me a good deal. I say he knows every year. We've been doing it for like 8 years now, so he knows on this time of the year. Like they just dropped off the tree just now. Put the last tree up just now. So
And they'll all have lights and
15
ornaments
sticks.
decorated, all of them.
Absolutely. The whole. So this year I got smart. This year I said, you know what? We've been traveling so much. I'm just going to pay somebody to come out and decorate, which I didn't know that was a service.
Let's go.
So, I paid a service to come out and decorate all of our trees while we were in Switzerland.
I want to be Shane when I grow up.
Seriously.
9,500 square foot house. With
I
10
caught that
Christmas
number
trees.
too.
That's not a small
I
house.
tell you what, I get 9,500 square feet of house. I'll put a tree. I'll put 2 trees per room. I'll put one in every potty.
All of a sudden, you're changing your tune. Let's go to Keith and Tyson's on Grant and Danny. Are you a 1 tree per house guy, Keith?
So currently, I'm the opposite of Shane because I live in a 1,300 square foot condo. So we
Very
are
similar to a
1 tree right now,
9,500 square foot house.
Yeah, and in fact, they both have square feet, so you're doing something.
but growing up, we usually had about 4 trees with my folks. One real, one miniature, and then you would get one artificial one. And Santa always knew that was the one to put the stuff under because it would sit a bit higher.
Mm.
And then we also had one of those fiber optic ones where like the needles change color every once in a while. And even in my 1,300 square foot condo, I'm going to see if I can convince the missus that maybe we get one of those like twig looking ones you get at Whole Foods that's like 2.5 feet tall. We can put that.
A little bonsai
It
one.
just gets you a number 2. That's right. Put it right there in the kitchen so you can look at it while you wash some dishes. I have considered seeing if Santa wouldn't mind changing the location of where he puts the presents. While we're talking about confusing Santa.
Okay.
What I've told my wife is I'd like to tell Santa to do the presents in the basement. We've been doing them in the living room. Santa seems to like to do them in the living room. But again, we have this really high, like 20-foot ceiling with a banister from the hallway from the kids' rooms.
You have a
that
Brian
overlooks
banister there,
everything.
yeah.
And I just, the Brian's right there. So if the kids come out of their rooms and look down, what if Santa's there and they see Santa?
Oh,
Does it spook him? Does he run away?
right. Now what?
Does he come back right away? Like, so I've been saying, you know, it would be
So
easier.
you want the main tree to be the downstairs tree?
I'd like that because I think it'd be easier for Santa on Christmas Eve. But I'd have to ask the big guy.
Because he's got to haul up and down the stairs and stuff. I mean,
I got to ask the big guy how he'd feel about that.
Right.
Go to Brian and Manassas on Grant and Danny. Brian, are you on the side of the Christmas Angel or Scrooge? Which one are you going with?
I guess I'm a Scrooge. I don't know if it's, I'm Team Danny here. I don't know if it's an income-based thing or an age thing, but growing up, we had 1 tree
and that's how it is now. I mean, I don't have the rooms like you guys have, I guess.
But
we got about
I guess the
2,000
difference
square feet,
is, like
something that.
Danny's point is, he would have no interest in more trees. If you had 10 bedrooms, would you have interest in more trees, or do you think one in the main area where you put the presents is the way to go?
See, I'm going to say I still don't really have any interest in more trees. I'm still the one tree guy. Now, I am married, so that may not be my
Yeah, your
decision if
interest
that
may
would
not be
happen
what,
if I
what
was
happens.
out.
That's cute. That's cute that you have a thought.
Yeah, it's adorable what you're interested
How
in.
precious.
Yeah, no, I mean, all my neighbors growing up, it was a right when you walk in, the big, whatever you call it, living room, family room. It's the big one. It's the tree.
Bev is in Haymarket. Hello, Bev.
Hi, I am on your side, Grant.
Thank you.
I have 4 trees, 3 inside, 1 outside.
Ooh.
But I have a nephew who lives 5 minutes from me, and they have 17.
17 trees. Are they a
17
forest?
trees.
Why do they have 17 trees?
They have a theme for every tree everywhere.
Themes.
Is your nephew?
And
Be
these
honest.
are-
Is your
these are
nephew a
not
wood elf?
Play some
tabletop.
Christmas
These
music,
are-
Harris, while she
These
talks.
are no smaller than 5, 6 feet tall.
6, 7 feet.
They're all 6 feet tall. Bev, I'm going
And-
to play some
yes,
Christmas
And
music
taller, and taller.
in honor of your phone call. You've got me in the spirit. 17 trees?
17.
Don't let Danny be Scrooge here, okay?
There's no Scrooge about it. You get one live tree. You go. It's a beautiful thing. You go with the kids and you select the tree. It's the Griswold family Christmas tree. You bring it home. It wasn't the Griswold family Christmas trees, one for every orifice in your house.
Themes. See, that's
Themes.
the difference. Themes. We've got our star tree. We've got our shark tree. We've got our dinosaur tree. We've got our commander's tree. We don't have a wizard's tree.
You already got a theme.
Got
It's
a-
Christmas.
Capitals tree.
Isn't that a pretty good theme?
Christmas is a good
That's
theme.
a pretty good theme. Christmas.
We got a Christmas tree.
Yeah,
We got you could have a Jesus tree. You can have whatever trees you want.
that's right. You have a
It's the
Bills
beauty
tree.
of this
Apparently,
thing.
everybody does.
Everybody has a Bills tree.
You're jumping over. Josh Allen's at the top, jumping over.
Wayne in Southern Maryland. What's up, buddy?
Party
How
on,
are
Wayne.
you?
Hey guys, I heard you say something about not having multiple real trees. Well, we have 3 real trees.
What?
So did
So
you
I guess
go
I'm
cut
more on
down 3 the
Team Green.
same day, or just go to a parking
Yeah,
lot?
I went and chopped them. I went and chopped them down. That's what I do. I'm a chopper. No, but yeah, we went to our local tree sale place. They already have them cut down for you.
course,
Go and
sitting
pick
right
them
in
out.
the
But it's
parking
real
lot.
trees.
Yeah.
Sit in the parking lot. Yep. So my wife would have 5, 6, 7 if I allowed it, but we have 3. We've got the one main tree. We have a Ravens themed tree because I'm a Ravens fan. And this year, my daughter has her own tree in her room. But we've had 3 out in the open before as well.
And they're all real trees.
All real trees.
Oh, let's go.
All real.
The love that people have for the Christmas season it warms my heart, Danny.
Makes you happy.
Yeah. And then there's Danny's house with just one tree. I'm gonna have to reach out to Mrs. Rouillet and see if I could help coach up some themes for you guys.
Again, Christmas is such a great theme. We should
Could
just
I
stick
come
with that.
over with a tree and could my wife and I decorate a couple trees at your house?
No, let's not do that. You're welcome to come decorate the tree.
I'm in your basement. I want to do a George Washington University Danny Rouillet baseball themed tree.
There's not enough material for that. There's like one photo.
Don't you worry about that. We'll figure that out.
You'll get a guy.
Would that be all right?
No, there's no space for that. Who has that kind of space? You get one tree.